Okay, just as a review halacha, which I thought might have been relevant today. Somebody had to leave after the Shmona Esrei. I thought left us with 9, and we still had a minyan, even though he had to leave. But the question is, if a person has to leave the minyan after Shmona Esrei, and now there are no longer 10 people there, so the usual rule is that if you ever start Davar Shebekdusha with a minyan, even if you lose the minyan in the middle, you only have 9, you're allowed to continue that same Davar Shebekdusha, assuming you at least have majority minyan left, at least 6 people left. So certainly if you have 9 people, you're allowed to be Misayim, you could complete that Davar Shebekdusha which you started. That would apply to Kedusha, the Shmona Esrei, it would apply to Chazat HaShatz, it would apply to Kadish. Something that happens, you have a minyan mitzvah, somebody has to leave, and all of a sudden you have less than a minyan, you're allowed to complete Davar Shebekdusha. However, you're not allowed to start a new Davar Shebekdusha. If you don't have a minyan anymore, you're allowed to finish what you started, but you can't start a new Davar Shebekdusha. For example, if you only have 9, you cannot have Kohanim come up to do the Birkat Kohanim, because you need a real minyan for that. It's considered a new Davar Shebekdusha. You cannot have Kohanim come and start reciting the Birkat Kohanim if you no longer have a minyan. That's considered something new. What about the Kadish, which follows the Shmona Esrei? Specifically, the Kadish, which is after Uvalet Zion here in the morning, we say Titkabal Sotana, so it's considered attached to the Shmona Esrei. We're asking Kadosh Baruch Hu to accept and receive our Shmona Esrei, our Tefillah, which refers back to Shmona Esrei. So if we no longer have a minyan, but we had when we were started, when we started Shmona Esrei, do we say that you could recite that Kadish, which is considered attached to the Shmona Esrei, even though you no longer have a minyan? That's the question. So here we have Machloket between the Rama and Maran Shulchan Aruch. Rama holds, interestingly, it's a rare case, where you could recite the Kadish even without a minyan. Because again, the Kadish which follows the Shmona Esrei, according to the Rama, Chasi Kadish, and then even the Kadish Titkabal that comes after Uvalet Zion, they are considered attached to Shmona Esrei. It's a continuation. If you started with the minyan, you're allowed to say those 2 Kadishim, you may recite them, even minus the minyan, as long as you at least have a majority minyan, 6 people left. However, Maran holds that the Kadish, which comes after Shmona Esrei, including the Kadish Titkabal that comes after Uvalet Zion, is not considered attached in the strongest way that you would need it to be attached in order to recite without a minyan. No, we don't say that just because you started Shmona Esrei with a minyan, that even though you no longer have one, you may still continue and say those 2 Kadishim. So Chal Ma'asem, in a Sephardic congregation, a Sephardic minyan, even though you started Shmona Esrei with a minyan, if by the time you get the Kadish, you no longer have one, we would not allow you to say the Kadish after Shmona Esrei, nor could you say the Kadish Kabal after Uvalet Zion.